Hi, if you're seeing this now, it's because you're seeing it on replay. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm going to do a full demonstration of a full face using products from Younique. You can find all of these products on my website, MinuteWithMary.com. And as always, if you have any questions about what I'm using, feel free to leave the questions in the comments below or even shoot me a message. All right, so I'm going to take a quick second to make sure that I share this on my personal wall as well. And then we are going to be good to go. So quickly sharing it there and sharing it. Thank you for your patience. Dun, dun, dun. Because Facebook doesn't make this easy. Let me make sure I'm on the right Wi-Fi actually. I should be. Should be on the right Wi-Fi. Boom. Perfect. All right. So, I'm going to start things off today. I already primed my... did I prime my face? I don't think I primed my face. Good thing I said that. So one of the most important things when you're putting on makeup is to use primer. Primer is like Velcro for your face. We have this awesome primer. It is our Glorious Touch Primer. It fills in fine lines, fills in pores, really helps make your makeup application seamless. So I use about a pea size amount, you could see it right there, over my whole entire face. This stuff is so smooth and amazing. It keeps it on, especially on hot days. You know, like today's, we're probably going to be going out in a little bit. Hello. Say a little hello if you're joining me. So I'm adding just this primer. Our primer is so smooth, really helps the makeup stick. I do this before I put on any makeup. I put on our primer. It's important for primer to like take a few moments to dry and stay on your skin. My kiddos are at swim lessons right now with Blake. Good morning. Say a little hello and good morning. Let me know where you're from, where you're tuning in from. So as I let that primer sit, I'm actually going to work on my eyes. Hi Denise, how's it going? How are you doing, my friends? So I like to do my eyes. I actually take whatever is left of my primer and put it on my flyaways. Ugh, I need to do my grays. But I find primer to actually be great for your humid hair. So if you ever have extra primer, because it's like clear, you can run it through your hair afterwards. So I like to do that with my primer, put that on first. And then secondly, we have an amazing eye primer. So eye primer is like a step up from regular Glorious Touch Primer. You can use your regular face primer on your eyes if you don't have eye primer. But eye primer, it's even like a little bit more, I don't want to say sticky, but it also has a little bit of like a concealer look to it. I also sometimes add a bit of concealer to my eye primer just to give it that really good base. Like it almost looks like I'm putting on a cream shadow. Oh, I don't know what that's doing. So you could see the difference right here. Because I have a lot of veins and everything in my eyes, and I really want my eyeshadow to sit and kind of speak for itself. I don't want people to be seeing those veins in my eyes. Maybe you need eye primer. Oh, is it, you know what, Denise? Because is it still bleeding? Are your eyes still bleeding? Eye primer is really, really good. You can also use it underneath, you know, if you line the lower a little bit and up here. So if you're not using eye primer and if your eye makeup isn't as strong as you want it to be, or if it's not staying, I would definitely recommend getting the eye primer. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go in. I just got our number 4 Moodstruck Addiction palette in the mail. You ready? Denise, look at that. Denise and I make jokes because we love the color teal, as does our friend Ashley. So, your eyes are bleeding. No, you know what I mean. Leaking? I don't know. What would we call that? I always think of it as like the color is bleeding, but yeah, you're right. It sounds like Black Swan if I say it that way. So this is going to be the palette I'm going to be working with. Very, very excited about it. I'm going to start off using a transition color. But definitely let me know what you think, Denise, if you want to use the eye primer, because it makes a huge difference. I think, do you have the regular primer? Yeah. Teal, blue, look at that. It's so stinking gorgeous. I love it. So I'm going to start off by doing my transition color. You can see how much space I have between like my crease and my eyebrow, and I have like kind of just a little bit of room actually on my eyelid as well. Actually, I'm going to do like our light color first. I'm going to use Tender, And I'm going to put that underneath my brow bone to help highlight under my brow bone. I'll be doing my brows in just a little while. But I sometimes like to put the highlight colors on first. I also bring it down here now that I've put on that primer and let it sit for just a little bit. So I'm letting my face primer sit while I do this entire time. Next, I'm going to use Honest, which is a very, very almost minty teal. Oh my gosh, I'm just so pumped about this palette. So I am going to be pretty colorful today, but you know, color is fun. So I'm just putting it my crease and above. Sorry, the clouds are acting up. I might have to turn on my ring light. I don't always like to turn on my ring light during the day. Let's see how this goes. Let's see if I can do it, and if it makes me look like a ghost. If it makes me look like Edward Cullen. Oh, see, I kind of do look like Edward Cullen. It's not too bad. All right, we'll stick with it. We'll stick with the ring light on its lowest setting. There we go, not bad. All right, so how does that look, Denise? Let me know if the ring light helped, if it helped with the color. So as I said, I'm using Honest as our transition color, and I'm putting it up on my crease and above my crease where that brow bone is a little bit. I like to use kind of like medium darkness transition colors on the brow bone and crease because that is where I'm going to be doing a lot of the fun stuff. And the side to side sweeping motion is how you blend the color. Already I'm in love with this. Yay! What are you guys doing today? Denise, are you doing anything fun? Are you working? What's going on today with you? We're thinking we're going to go to the air show, but right now Blake is with the kids at swim lessons. So I had a very long night with Miss Baby. She's been teething and she's miserable. She's not even a baby anymore. She's almost a toddler. Oh no, she is a toddler. Isn't toddler after 1? I forget. So I'm taking that Honest, that minty teal color right there, putting it my crease and like on my brow bone a little bit, just as a transition, just making it nice and blended. Just like that. Pretty good. I'm digging this already. So let's see. I think I'm gonna kind of go for like a bit of a halo look today. So halo look, often when I do my eyes, I do a lot of light on this side of my eye and a lot of dark. And this new look called halo is where you actually do light just in the center and you kind of do dark on both sides. So I'm going to do a little halo today. To do that, I'm going to take a like blending brush right here. It's really great for smoky eyes to pick up some dark colors. Heading to work right now, but doing our memorial. Oh, well, I'm sending you lots of love, Denise. Hi, Deanna. Watching you all in the grocery line. Yay! I hope you're getting good groceries. I'm sorry, Denise. I hope it's okay for you. Let me know if there's anything I can do. Cheerful is the color that I'm going to do right now for this halo bit. Do I say that right, Deanna? Or is it more like Diana? I think it'd be Deanna, but I want to make sure. Make sure I'm saying it right. So, see, I'm putting it on the outer portion of my eye. Like that. And then I'm also going to put it on the inner portion. And I like to use brushes like this with deep colors because the bristles are really, really tightly put together because once again, I'm not trying to blend these really deep pigments. I'm just trying to place it exactly where it needs to be. There we go. Looks a little crazy. And then lightly, I'm going to connect the two with that same brush. Oh, good. I'm glad it's going to be awesome. Like a celebration service. That's how I'm picturing it. Like a celebration. Like a celebration of life and love. So once again, I'm putting it on the outer third of my eye. I'm using that dark color Cheerful with this crease brush. Well, I'm sending you lots of love, Denise. I hope that it is awesome, and I hope that you yourself get lots of love. And placing it neatly on the inner third, almost like inner fourth of my eye for this halo look. I'm so pumped that I got this teal palette. I'm really excited, Denise. I'm glad it's going to be lovely and awesome. How many people come to a memorial service? I'm not, as you know, I'm not really like religious, so I don't really Not a lot of people who are, and nor do I kind of go to these kind of events. Is it held at the church? I'm learning. I'm going to learn things. I've only really been to wakes and to funerals, but I haven't yet been to like a memorial service where you get to celebrate the life of someone. But I've told Blake that that's what I want if I do pass before him. I get so morbid on these Facebook Lives. What's with me? So you could see I put our dark color Cheerful on the outer thirds of my eyes, and I did blend in my crease with those colors together. And now I'm going to take this awesome gold color, Secretive, woohoo! And I'm going to use our Ingold Shadow sponge brush. This is one of the brushes that comes inside the presenter's kit, which is the best deal ever. It's $360 worth of product and tools and skincare for $99 with no strings attached. In the hospital auditorium. Oh, wow. Is it like a really beautiful space? We have a nice space actually at like our women and infants, our like major birthing center here in Rhode Island. They have a gorgeous auditorium space and people often have services there. So I'm using this sponge because I just wanted to pick up that really metallic Secretive gold color right here and place it. Halo eyes are really fun when you do it with like a metallic-y color in the middle to help pick it up. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. This sponge brush is just so great. Our colors, they're amazing. A little bit of color goes a real long way. The products last for so long because of that, because everything is so highly pigmented. So you can kind of just touch, like dab when you use the sponge. It really picks up a great amount of color. This is going to be fun. And now I'm going to use the other side of this brush, the crease side, to actually get in our darkest color, Triumphant. This is like a really deep bluish teal. I'm giving you some thumbs up, Denise. And I'm doing this on the outer third. You can see right there, really trying to deepen that up. Putting this over the Cheerful. Yes, this is just what I want it to be. And I'm going to do it just a little bit on the inner corner. I don't want to make it too awfully dark. So same thing on this side. You can see right there, it's almost like the outer V. So I take it from the lash line to where it would meet the crease. And I just make that little almost like triangle on my eye. Just really dabbing it on. I'm not sweeping back and forth because that would blend this color. And this is a dark color, this Triumphant, this dark bluish. It's almost like a navy blue with a touch of teal. Our furnace is the service that I mentioned in my face. Oh! Now I'm understanding. Yes. Yep. Okay. I'm understanding. Now I'm understanding. Now I'm understanding, Denise. Well, I'm sending you lots and lots of love. Lots and lots of love. Just a little touch right there. How's your eyeliner holding up? I know that you recently had that eyeliner purchase. Is it still leaking with eyes? Sometimes eyes can just get so teary. That's really how the eye primer also helps. So I'm using my crease brush just to help blend a little bit of those dark colors. I don't want to do too awfully much because I really want that deepness to stay. There you go. And I'm going to actually put some more of, it's okay to voice text. No, I thought you were talking about a service for your mom. Because I know that people have different like memorial services for people who've passed at churches. So that's why I was just saying, like, I'm not very religious and I don't go to this. I know that some people actually have services for people who've passed like once a year as like a memorial service for whether it's parents or grandparents or friends. So that's what I was thinking. There we go. There we go. So I just added some more color up there. And I want to get a clean brush. You always need to keep track of which of your brushes have dark colors or light colors on it. So I'm going to take this tender, which I used before, and just once again put it under here to help blend with where that halo eye is. There we go. That's doing what I want it to do. I need to get my hair done soon. My grays are being strong. I'm going to go back one more time with that Cheerful just to deepen it up. Kind of giving it a bit more of an evening look for today, but Blake was actually requesting, he's like, I want you to do some more bold color and bold eyes. So he's such a good supporter when it comes to this makeup stuff. He loves when I play with makeup. And gently just blend just a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is take, I had used kind of this crease brush, trying it again using some setting powder and primer. Oh, good. Yeah, let me know. Setting powder will help. Put the primer on. Let the primer sit for a little bit, for a couple of minutes before you put any product on. I'm going to just dab the tip of this crease brush into Cheerful, and I'm going to bring it underneath my lash line a little bit to smoke that out. The colors do look fantastic. Thank you, Denise. Good old teals. You and I know. We love our teals. So I don't usually line my lower lash line that much. Blake loves when I do. But I sometimes have been, like if I'm doing more of a smoky eye, I do like to bring it underneath a bit with the darker color. And then with the halo look, I'm going to take the Secretive and now put that underneath the middle to mimic what was above. Oof. This look is so fun. But it is, it's got some really cool shades to it. So this is the halo look, when you do dark on either side and then a nice light in the center, and then you can also copy that below. This is like Mary and Denise have a conversation. It is. I love it, Denise. We're having a little date, and I'm digging it. All right, so now that I've got some of that done, I need to do some liner. Blake, as I said, has been saying that he likes when my eyes are lined. So, oh, I thought I just got a new pencil. Did I not bring it down? I think I didn't bring down my newest eye pencil, which I was really pumped about because it is a teal. It's like a teal color. Oh well. I'll do perfect. I'll do our black. Oh, I'm bummed I forgot to bring it down. I wanted to use that one. This will still be great. So of course our kudos this month, for the month of May, are Believe Your Eyes. It is all about, so I'm going to actually line my inner water line right here. And this is what Blake loves. He loves when my eyes are lined. I don't always line my eyes, but as I said, he loves it, so he kind of requested that I do a bold, colorful eye. Oh, I hear them. They got home. Sometimes I line my eyes with my waterline with a white, because that helps my eyes look a little bigger. And then you can also take your darker colors, whether it is Perfect, which is our black. You could do dark browns, and I go underneath my lashes in the upper waterline. And that helps make your lashes look even thicker and have more volume. And I can use as much thickness or volume as possible. I need all the help I can get. There we go. Yay! So this, of course, our May kudos are you can pick any shadow palette that you want, any eyeliner that you want, and you get our 3D Fiber Lash Mascara for $74, which is a $24 savings. Super, super good. And if you want to get free shipping, when you shop it with Younique, you need to get you need to spend $100 to get free shipping. And if you wanted to add an eye primer, it would be perfect. All right, so I'm going to put on my face a little bit. As I said, we're going to be going out to the air show. I already started with our hydrating day cream with SPF 20. So I used that first, then I put on the primer before I did my eyes to really let the primer set. And now I'm just going to do a really simple BB cream look today. BB cream is great for all skin types, particularly combination and dry skin, or if you just want something light for the summertime. If you don't want to have like your full face. Hi, Felicity. Oh yeah, you're with Dada? Fun story. Felicity this morning, I was down here? Yeah, I was like doing the laundry, and she crawled through the cat door. So we have a cat door at the base of our stairs, or at the top of our stairs to come down to the basement, which is where our studio is. And yeah, it's not hot, Denise. It's not like hot like it was earlier this week. This week it got into the mid-90s. So it's actually really, really nice right now. It kind of feels like how Rhode Island is supposed to look, or supposed to feel. So yesterday it was kind of in the mid-60s, low 70s. Today it's a bit more cloudy. So I like it. This is perfect weather, in my opinion, to go to the air show, which is where we might be going later, because it's not too hot. Sometimes the engines at the air shows can get a little crazy. So hopefully Felicity does not crawl through the cat door. Hello? Oh, I guess she did. Come here. Come here. How did you crawl through the cat door? You're so petite. Want to say hi?
Yeah.
Say hi, Denise.
Hi, Denise.
Oh, she almost did it. Oh, are you wet?
Yeah.
Did Daddy change your diaper?
Yeah.
Yep, he did. Hi. I'm finishing up. Hey, go see Dada. Go see Dada. Yeah, so Felicity crawled through the cat door this morning, which is pretty insane. Okay, so I just put on some BB cream. I am the color Bisque. So for those of you who might be pale like myself and you just want a little bit of light coverage so you can still see my freckles. So what I like to do is I do take my pressed powder, and I am the color Velour. I use my favorite brush. This brush is unbelievable. It is the powder concealer brush, and you can use it for everything. So if you need a new tool to do setting powder, to do regular pressed powder, to do bronzer, blush, anything, this one feels like it's kitten fur. It is so, so nice. You know what I didn't do is I didn't conceal. I almost forgot because I've been using my Uplift serum, and my eyes have been doing so much better with my bags, even though I was up all hours last night. Before I put on powder, I do want to conceal. So, where are you, Scarlett? It's not too blue, though. I don't have to color correct as much today, which is awesome. So I'm just going to brighten with a little bit of concealer. This stuff is so good. Such a little goes a long way. How's your application with the concealer going, Denise? Yeah, I don't even need to use that much today. Oh, you put on Organza. Oh, well, that'll be fine too. I'm a little tanner today. I've been using a bit of our self-tanner products. Oh yeah, that's brightening up just fine. So remember, when you do your concealer, start off slow. Convinced you could sell beachfront property in Arizona. Thank you, Denise. Oh my gosh, you were too good. Because I don't know how I'm doing, so I hope I'm doing all right with all this. This, of course, is new for me, and it's a little nerve-wracking to put yourself out there. It's not even like I'm showing other products. Like, I'm like, here's my face. Here's my face that looks a little crazy in the morning. So yeah, nice light technique with the concealer. This stuff is so good. Makes such a big difference. And so I'm just going to add one little more dot right there. One more right there. You can just use your fingers. You don't need to worry about having crazy like blending products for your concealer. You could use blending buds, which are just those little blending sponges that almost look like they're an egg shape. So we have a great set of 2 of those, which are awesome. And you're using a lot, less. Yeah, little goes a long way with our concealer. I wasn't joking with you when I said it's going to last you like at least a year. And the other great thing with concealer is that you can use it to highlight. So luminizers are like the big thing this season, and luminizers basically just catch the light in little spots that the sun would naturally hit. So you can use a little bit of concealer right here, like down the center of your nose, on your Cupid's bow, on your chin, and that's why I say use your concealer all up here. Bring it up to the top of your cheekbone, because that really acts almost as a luminizer. It really catches the light. So less products to buy. Multi-purpose products are like my favorite thing ever. All right, now that I have done that, now I can use the powder. Where's my kitten brush? Here we go. My powder concealer brush. So instead of using setting powder, I'm actually just going to use our pressed powder right now, because it's going to give me extra coverage where I want it anyway, where I put the concealer. You can use a little sponge. Our pressed powder is so great, goes on nice and light, stays really well. So even if you just used pressed powder as your foundation base, it would be fantastic. Gives a nice flawless finish. This is what I recommend people if they're going to a wedding or if they're going to be going to a cookout, summer event, because it is a compact. So it comes with like the little mirror, and it comes with a sponge so you can touch up throughout the day. But there you go, some pretty awesome coverage right there. I am going to fix my brows just a smidge. Fix them up with our brow liner pencil, which came in my presenter's kit. I use the color dark brown, and the presenter's kit comes with like the medium shade, which is great for so many people. I ended up giving that one to my mom. My mom doesn't wear a lot of makeup, but she does like to define her brows. Her brows have been going away. But what I really like is like it's this little fine twist up pencil, and our pencil it needs a little bit of pressure to go on, which is good, and you can just kind of draw in the areas that you need a little bit more brow coverage. And I love that it comes with the spoolie right there, so you can brush your eyebrows into the direction that you want. So as you can see, I'm going gray in my eyebrows on my second half of my eyebrows. I have very, very thick, dark eyebrows, but sadly a bunch of them are going gray. So I just draw over, short little light, it's like I'm drawing on eyebrows. And then if you do need to draw in eyebrows in the front, closest to your nose, you actually want to go in an up and down direction. And then after I've done that, I brush through one more time. And now I just need to do my mascara and a little lip, and we'll be good. We'll be good to go. Poor Blake, I think he's exhausted. I'm so glad that you're using a lot less and that it's working for you, Denise. So I, of course, love to curl my lashes. Gives me a little bit of lift. Big difference. Big, big difference. Still loving this halo eye. Yay! Let's see which mascara I'm going to use. Great tips with the mascara is to actually warm it a bit. I forgot to do that. Warm it a bit before you use it so that the gel is really, really smooth. You can sit on it, put it in your bra, put it in a cup of warm water. Just warm liquid makeup products often like to glide on a little smoother. Do I prefer blush or bronzer or both? In the summer, I like to use bronzer. Thanks for reminding me. I completely forgot to put on bronzer. Ugh, I look like a vampire. Denise, you're a lifesaver. You are a lifesaver. So I'm just going to take that same, that's not that brush. What I do with my little kitten brush. I got so distracted. I got so excited. Here it is. So I just like to use some bronzer. I do love blush. I do love both. And I use our lightest color, which is Sunset. But I use bronzer because it also is multi-purpose where you can contour. So you can add that color back to your face, but it can also act as a contour. We do have a great contouring set, which is more of like a moussey consistency for contouring. But if you want to buy less products, you can contour with bronzer, in my opinion. And you can also do it with like this little side of the brush. So you could contour in your nose like that. So yeah, I would say bronzer. I do also love blush. Because I'm so pale, I like to add a little bit of color. Blush also helps you look more awake. So I feel like bronzer helps you look slimmer and got that healthy glow. but blush helps you look a little awake. So once again, I'm just still using the same powder concealer brush. And in addition to the contouring, I just kind of add a little bit of color wherever the sun would hit. So there we go. I'm not even going to wear blush today. This is just going to be a really simple look because my eyes have colorful enough. All right, so with our mascara, did I curl my other lashes? Yes. With our mascara, it's of course Gel Fibers Gel. It is water resistant, not waterproof, but I did a fun video that I'll show you soon where I spray bottled, used a spray bottle and wet my whole face and it didn't run. Okay, I hear my kids screaming. I cannot stay long. I hear Blake's footsteps. He's gonna be like, come and save me. These kids are crazy. So I just put on the gel, and you have to work quickly so that the fibers can stick to the gel. So then you put the fibers on the second half of your lashes. This is what gives the volume. This is what I first purchased when I started with Younique, when I started buying Younique products before I was a presenter. It was really just for this mascara. It's just the best mascara I've ever used. It's so good. I do like to pull my lashes up, kind of like press and pull up when I put on the fibers. They just make such a difference to my eyelashes. Into bronzer, there's no color to the mascara. The mascara only comes in black. The mascara only comes in black. I've had a few people ask me if we have different shades of mascara, and it only comes in black. Okay, so now I'm going to do my other eye. So I did gel fibers. I'm going to do gel fibers again now on the other eye because you need to let those fibers stick and dry a little bit to the transplanting gel. Nice and light hand. Really coat those lashes. Those lashes need to be sticky to have the fibers stick to them. And it's really important that this first layer of gel be precise. If you have eyelashes that grow in kind of crazy directions, like I joke that my eyelashes, especially on this eye, I think they have a cowlick. Like they kind of grow in different directions. You can get a lash comb. Here are our fibers. And comb them a little bit. Even before you put on product, you can comb them and kind of get the tangles out. And then even after, I do it in between the last two steps. So I do it after I do fibers if I feel like they're going in a wonky direction. Or if I'm doing several layers of mascara and it gets a little too much. There we go. So I'm just going to do one layer of the fibers today. They just make such a difference to my eyes. Yeah, I love bronzer, especially this time of year. I feel like you can't go wrong with bronzer. Then I'm going to take the gel and I'm going to put it on my lower lash line. Just because I did that kind of a smoky eye with the teals. And this once again is allowing those fibers to dry. If at any point you get gel or fibers on your face while you're applying it, just the fibers you can brush off with just any kind of a brush. You can use your finger even, but I would just use like a powder brush that doesn't have product on it. The gel, just let it dry for a little bit and then that too comes off just with a brush, or you could just kind of like flick it off with your fingers. You just don't want to try to rub it off right away, right when it gets on your face. You want to give it a second to dry. I say that because I got a little bit under my eye right there. And sealing in this other eye. So remember, it's always gel, fibers, gel. If you get this mascara and at some point throughout the day you find that you have a couple of fibers on your face, it just means that you need to seal a little bit better in this final step to seal those fibers on. Make sure they're not going anywhere. But this mascara is so great because, as I said, it's water resistant. It holds up throughout the day. I don't have to worry about it. It holds the shape because my eyes don't like to be curled, but it definitely holds the shape very, very well. And I'm happy with that. Ooh, that's the cowlick eyes. They're being a little crazy. Yay! Boom. But it does wash off easily. So that's one of the things I don't like about waterproof mascaras is that when I wash waterproof mascara off at the end of the day, it makes my eyelashes feel sticky and waxy. So I have a little product right there. So I'm just taking a clean brush and I'm pushing it off. There we go. And that came off. And then I got a little bit of product under my eye. I let it dry. And now it just comes off, which is so good. Yay! I do need a lip, don't I? Can't go out without a lip. Let's see. So I've got these teal eyes going on. I think I'm just going to do a simple gloss. I'm just going to do Luxe to really emphasize the eyes. I pulled off the top because I like to shove it in my lip glosses inside my little wristlets. And our lip gloss tops are a little big. See, I have a little hormonal acne going on. Take this pressed powder sponge. Goodbye. See you later. No more. Yay. It's great coverage. It is such great coverage. So thank you so much for keeping me company, especially Denise, on this video. This is the finished look. Once again, highlighting what our eye products can do, because this month's kudos is you get to pick your own eye palette. There's 5 to choose from. So many beautiful colors. An eyeshadow, so the eyeshadow palette, the eyeliner, and you get the 3D fiber mascara for $74, which is a $20 savings. And if you want free shipping, say add the eye primer, add a pressed powder, add all sorts of different fun things, because if it's a $100 order or more, it is free shipping. Thank you so much, Denise. Thank you, thank you. And if you have any questions, you know where to reach me in the comments below. Everything you see, you can find at MinuteWithMary.com. Bye, guys.